Sexy.
Oh, nice. Because we are awake, we don't need to dream. Wow. Namaste. Today we are going to watch Al Murray versus Americans. And we are becoming a fan of Al Murray because the way he is like so much into countries. Like he can tell you anything about countries. Or like we have only watched his countries related video because he is like so good about telling how many countries have British invaded and how Britishers are the king of the world. And he has the knowledge of each and every country. You can point out any country and he'll tell you, okay, this country has that, this country has that, this country is this. So that's how good and crazy he is. So now he's going against Americans and everybody loves making fun of Americans like us. So like we will also enjoy it. So let's watch.
Yes, let's watch this video because even I am very excited because we have seen 2 or 3 videos of Al Murray up till now, and the way he speaks, like, you know, one can become a fan of him by just listening to him because the way he speaks and with the speed that he speaks seriously is amazing. And we have seen like one video in which he was carrying a full globe with him and he was pointing out the country and telling about all those countries. And then previously we have watched that, you know, audiences were saying the name of the countries and he was telling about that country that okay, we have, you know, defeated him in this way. So yeah, his knowledge is very nice, I must say. So yes, now I guess in this video he is going to talk about just Americans. So let's see what he has to say about them.
Yes, and I'm very excited to watch it. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel. So let's watch this video.
You're beautiful people. Have we got anyone from overseas here tonight? Anybody from overseas? Yeah? Fabulous. From which vanquished nation do you hail?
Vanquished.
Where are you from? United States. Fantastic. Welcome, eh? Welcome. I love you people. What's your name, Squire?
Neil.
Neil. Beautiful British name. Now, Neil.
Neil is a British
Neil,
name.
how long have you been in Great Britain, Squire?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah? Tell me, if you had to sum up Great Britain in one word, Neil, what would it be, mate?
He's speechless.
Come on. Come on, Neil.
Come on.
Shit will get off the pot, sir. You what? Football. No.
Football.
The word you're looking for, mate, is great, isn't it?
Great Britain.
Clues in the name, for fuck's sake. Those are yank. Now,
He's so proud to be a British person.
no, I love Americans. You're beautiful people, aren't you? Yeah? You're beautiful people. Because the world, no, I love them. Right, back off, I love them. I love them. I love Americans because the world needs people like Americans, don't they? Because you're dreamers, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah? You're dreamers, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Because you've got that American dream. The American dream. Yeah? You're an American dreamer. Dreaming the American dream, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Yeah? Now, the fact is, Neil, we don't have a dream in Great Britain. We don't. Yeah? There is no British dream. Yeah? Yeah. This isn't because we lack some sort of sense of moral purpose. This isn't because we haven't got a sense of guiding destiny taking us towards a better tomorrow. No, we don't have a dream in this country, Neil, because we're awake. Sexy.
Oh, nice. Because we are awake, we don't need to dream. Wow.
And what is that dream of yours anyway? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Hey, I'd be embarrassed to write that down if I were you, Squire. It's a pleasure to have you, you're a beautiful bloke. I love Americans, you're beautiful people. Yeah? They're simple folk, aren't you? If an American can't explain something, he says it's aliens, doesn't he? At least British people are prepared to admit when they're pissed, Neil. I mean, we're sensible people in this country. This is a reasonable country. It's a reasonable size, isn't it? Great Britain isn't that big. Yeah? America's vast, isn't it?
Yes.
Far too big, unwieldy country. Yeah? Britain's compact. Yeah? You reasonable size. I mean, the mountains aren't exactly that big, are they? Yeah? They're big enough to learn how to climb mountains and then practice and conquer other peoples. They're not that big in themselves. And the wildlife is not particularly wild, is it? Squirrels are not going to hunt you down in packs, are they? We don't have earthquakes in this country, do we? No,
Yeah.
because we don't deserve them. It's that simple.
You don't deserve earthquakes. Wow.
Anyone who builds a city on a thing called the San Andreas Fault really has got it coming. In fact, it's Neil, it's not San Andreas' fault, is it? It's yours for building it there in the first place. Classic American behaviour. Trying to palm the blame off onto some poor fucking Mexican.
Oh.
Forget the Alamo! Now, what is this? We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country. Aren't we? Yes, Steve? Oh, we are. Here we are. Can you play God Save the Queen? Yeah? F, F. G. D, E, F. G, G. A, G. F, D. E. F, G. A, C. Now, the point is this. The point is this. You might be looking stupid, eh? The point is this. The point is this. We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country, aren't we? Hmm? This is a sensible, down-to-earth country. I mean, we never put a man on the moon, did we? No. No. What would be the fucking point?
See space.
You Yanks, you're banging about how you got there first, but no one else was trying, were they, mate? Don't count. Doesn't matter who comes first when you're on your own, does it, like you?
Nice one back.
It's been a year. I mean, we're sensible people in this country, don't we? Down-to-earth people.
Down to earth. Yeah.
Yeah, we never put a man on the moon. Nah.
No.
Nah, the moon was never going to be part of the British Empire, was it, like you?
So that's how we didn't even try.
Nah, there's no one to give it back to once we're done with it.
Give it back to the earth.
There's no point going to the moon, putting in a railway, trial by jury, parliamentary democracy. There's no bastard living there, is there? That's the trick. There's nothing to be gained in the way of hot and spicy food or Olympic quality athletes. It's a waste of a journey. I mean, why would the British, the very people who invented gravity, want to go somewhere where there isn't any, hey? Doesn't make any sense at all. Now, the moon should be left to its own business of tides, werewolves, and periods. No. If anyone can explain to me the actual difference between them last two, stage door later. Now, the point is this. No, just one man's silver bullet is another woman's bar of chocolate. Period, Neil. That's an example of a word that means different things to you and I, isn't it, Squire? Because you're a Yank and I'm British, yeah? Yeah? That's right. Period, yeah? To the American woman, the word period probably means something like full stop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the same thing for American geezers, eh, Neil? Because we're divided by a common language, that's right, and a fucking great big ocean, thank Christ. What is this?
You know, he's a very proud Britisher, we must say. Like, in every video, he talks a lot about his own country, like British. He is a Britisher, so yeah, he talks a lot good things about Britain and a lot of stuff about any other country. Seriously, but yeah, he talks so good. Like, he's a cool guy, must say, first of all, because he, you know, like, chilling and talking with people, with audience, and he's again taking a glass of, I guess, beer or something, alcohol in this video, and just chilling and just talking as if it's nothing. But yeah, it requires a lot of practice, we already know that. But yeah, the way he talks is really good, and the jokes in this video were really good. But I must say, you know, his accent is somewhat like that we find little trouble to completely understand it unless and until there are subtitles. So yeah, but his jokes that Americans dreams and we don't dreams because we are awake, and then we don't go to the moon because we can't conquer it. So yeah, all these things are like, okay, we are Britishers, we are something, we just do the things to, you know, conquer any place or country or thing. So yeah, he's a very proud one, but the way he speaks on the stage is really well, and that's why we enjoy his video a lot.
And the thing is, he just needs a beer in his hands and he can do whatever he wants. Like, the thing is, like, this section would have not even happened if, like, the person sitting there wasn't an, like, US citizen. Because the thing is, the person was sitting there and he just said to him that, okay, I am a US citizen, and then he went on a rant for it and he made everyone laugh about it. So everything was so spontaneous, because if it could have been another guy from another country, so it could have been another country, Al Murray versus Ethiopians or something like that, because he can say anything about any country. But
Yes.
he was so hilarious, because the way he was talking about the moon, he was like, okay. And the first question first, because the first question question. He asked that man, what do you like? How can you like sum up Britain in one word? So the guy was like it should be good, this and that. He's like, great. It's in the fucking name. It's like Great Britain. So you should say that to us. And that's how proud he is of it. Because and the other part was the moon part, when he was saying like, okay, we never went to the moon. Why did we never want to the moon? Because we can never conquer it. So if we can't conquer it, and we cannot get some good food and good things, and we cannot spread our democracy, then what is the point of it? And that's how like British ruled every time, and Britishers were, and that's how funny this was. And even the distance between Americans and UK, because of the seas and everything, and also there is a lot of difference. So like thinking about it, like British people went to like America to conquer America, and then many of them settled there, and now there is a very big difference in between those two guys, like how Americans live and how Britishers live.
Yes.
It's a very very strange thing to see. So how like the time changes you, it shows you. So how did you guys find this video? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe to our channel.
Bye.
Bye.